Welcome to Space to Ground. I'm Kayla LaFrance. As the new arrivals to the International Space Station settle into their new routine of life in orbit, one spaceflight veteran is making history. On Thursday, NASA astronaut Frank Rubio celebrated his one-year mark since his arrival to the orbiting laboratory on September 21st, 2022. Rubio is wrapping up his stay on board, and upon his return next week, he will have set the record for the longest single spaceflight by a U.S. astronaut with 371 days in space. During his year in space, Frank has been busy. On top of EVAs, multiple cargo vehicles, and routine in-flight maintenance, Rubio has been key to aiding researchers in science investigations taking place on the orbiting laboratory to improve life here on Earth, as well as pave the way for future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Investigations such as Sophie-Gel, which studies burning in microgravity to help researchers select safer materials for spacecraft and determine optimal fire suppression techniques. And Surface Avatar, which evaluates the command of multiple autonomous robots from space. The investigation looks at challenges that might exist for orbit-to-ground remote operations of robots. He also tended to space tomatoes and participated in multiple human health studies. As Rubio nears the end of his year in space, he has joined his Roscosmos crewmates on their departure preparation, packing their belongings and checking out their re-entry suits that they will wear inside the Soyuz during the ride home. The trio is set to undock from the space station for their return trip inside the Soyuz MS-23 spacecraft on September 27th. After undocking, the trio will deorbit and re-enter Earth's atmosphere before parachuting to the ground safely. As always, live coverage will be provided, so follow us on social media or head over to NASA Television, the NASA app, or the agency's website for more information and times. 4 crew members are now assigned to launch on NASA's SpaceX Crew 8 mission for a long-duration stay aboard the International Space Station. NASA astronaut Matthew Dominic will serve as commander, along with pilot Mike Barrett and mission specialist Jeanette Epps. Mission specialist Alexander Gerbenkin from Roscosmos will round out the quartet that will fly to the International Space Station in early 2024. Also this week, NASA has assigned astronaut Tracy C. Dyson to her second long-duration mission to the International Space Station as a flight engineer on the Expedition 70-71 crew. Dyson will launch on the Soyuz MS-25 spacecraft in March 2024, along with her 2 Roscosmos crewmates. They will spend approximately 6 months aboard the space station. And that's Space to Ground for this week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.